Shalom. I'm Brother Yowanathan, a servant for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, a prisoner of hope, a Hebrew Israelite scattered among the heathen. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far. Yahweh has called me from the womb. From the bowels of my mother has he mentioned of my name. And he has made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand has he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver has he hid me, and said unto me, Thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified. Yahweh Almighty has given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary. He waketh morning by morning. He waketh my ear to hear as the learned. Yahweh Almighty has opened my ear, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away back. Arise, go into that great city, and preach unto the preaching that I bid thee. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Krakadash. Holy, 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 Yahweh Almighty. The whole earth is full of his glory, which was and is to come. Holy, holy, holy is the Lamb. Yes, and now we're talking about getting off the grid in the most serious time on earth, great tribulation, So you have to think with a sound mind. Now, some of us, including me, that's how I came up with this, because I was thinking carnally. I was thinking, way off. You want to be off the grid with luxury accommodations. You want an electric generator. You want a crock pot, a mini microwave. You want a toaster to toast bread. You want a rice cooker. You want an egg boiler. You want a waffle maker. You want a George Foreman cooker, a water cleansing machine, half of your wardrobe, 5 pairs of sneakers, bath and body collection. You want a fruit blender, but you can't have all those things, You gotta think, Some people, like, you want to live a luxury. You want to have luxury accommodations in the worst time ever. Now, in order for a horse to win a race, he has to have a light saddle, not a heavy saddle. A light saddle can help you win the race. If you got a heavy saddle, you're gonna be lacking, because the saddle gonna, weigh you down. That's with these luxury accommodations that you gonna want in the middle of Jacob's trouble, in the middle of the hour of temptation, in the middle of when the enemy come in like a flood. You want all these things, but you didn't forgot about a flashlight. What you really need. See, that's what you really need. You need a flashlight, That's what you need. You're gonna need a flashlight. You might need one of these, these right here, a light fixture, they're little lights, something like that. You're going to need batteries. Batteries. Something to start a fire with, you know. Some of us, you know, don't know how to start fires, you know. So this right here, you need items like this. You don't need no mini microwave. You don't need no George Foreman cooker. You know, you need something like this to boil water. You know, yeah, I got this at the thrift shop. You know, this the biggest light I do got. You know, a light like that. You know, 4 batteries. You know, 'cause it lights up. You need items like that. Okay, now let's get to the word. So, you want to be off the grid with a luxury accommodations. That's what you don't want. You want a crock pot. You want a mini microwave. You want a toaster to toast bread. You want a rice cooker. You want an egg boiler. You want a waffle maker. A George Foreman cooker, a water cleansing machine, half of your wardrobe, 5 pairs of sneakers, bath and body collection. All you need a good coat, a good warm coat. Let's start at Matthew 24. And the only reason why I can speak about these things because I'm the one that wanted all those things. You know, I'm looking in the stores. Oh yeah, I can use this. I can use that. No, you can't use none of that. You know, so the Lord helped me. You know, to help you. You know, the best thing we can do is help each other. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So it's going to be great tribulation in these times when it's come. Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. So we haven't, the world haven't even seen these tribulations yet that's going to fall upon the earth. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So for the hopeful elect out there, for the elect, you know, that's why the day is gonna be short. So that's why you can't have you half of your wardrobe with you. That's why, you know, it's about when you trying to win a race and you got a light saddle, you know, you can win this race. But if you got a heavy saddle, you gonna be lacking if you try to carry all that stuff in this great tribulation that we're handing to. 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when evils comes into bad times, real bad times? What shall I do when these evils, these bad times shall come? Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But For all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor always mindful of scourges. Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Now just think about the Most High visiting, through his son, Yahweh Shai, visiting the world he made, looking down, look what they doing, seeing all the wickedness and the evilness and the abominations and the idol worship. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, then shall thou will understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Matthew 16. And 24. Then said Yahweh Shai unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So you have to, lose your life. You have to sacrifice, You got to give it up, Got to leave it behind. All that stuff, Let it go. You're going to find it when your hour shine. For what is a man's profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. So you have to give up some. You have to give up that, you got to give it up, man. You got to lose your old life and follow the Lord, Take up your cross. Romans 15:4. Gotta let everything go and follow the Lord. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. To have hope in the times that has never been saw on this earth from the beginning, even from Noah, and Noah, that he flooded the whole earth, and then it's gonna be worse than that. Galatians 6:9. So if it's gonna be worse than even him flooding the whole earth, just think about, you knowing about the scriptures, and you want to go off the grid with an electric generator, with a crock pot, with a mini microwave, 6 and 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. If we faint not, if we endure to the end, what's finna befall us. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to let you know you're a part of the household of faith. So when you do go off the grid, remember you can't bring your 5 pairs of sneakers, half of your wardrobe. You can't bring a water cleansing machine because you know the water is dirty. You can't bring a George Foreman machine cooker. John 16. Iron sharpens iron. John 16, 32 and 33. Behold, the hour cometh, yea, it is now come, that ye shall be scattered every man to his own, and shall leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken to you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So Yahweh shot and have overcome the world. So be of good cheer, and endure to the end. Revelations 3 and 5. He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white remnants, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the church. So if you overcome it, these trials and tribulations that's going to hit like a flood, man. Go to verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast that. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of Yahweh, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of Yahweh and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from Yahweh, and I will write upon him my new name. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the church. Yes. So with that, we're going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom, brothers.